Yo, boys! Today's gonna be the third episode of the Everbody Boys podcast. It's gonna be.
Oh, it was in this chat. I just found
You
it.
just found it, didn't you?
This is it.
Yeah.
My word.
Yeah. Well, of course, we have a very small group of friends today. This time around, typically we would have a much bigger party, typically, but it
Well,
looks
I mean,
like
bigger's only 4, so I mean that's not too much big.
well, not too big. But
One day we'll get a party of 8 in here.
no,
That's the day when Groot decides to grow a pair.
no, we're not doing that. You're not
That'd be
doing that.
great to have 8 or more people in here. Just grow a pair, man. Come on.
No, I will not.
See, it's all because of him as to why we can't do fun stuff.
Did you haven't last
Yeah.
time? We went a little bit crazy. We went a little bit freaking crazy, man. I'll tell you that much right now.
I gotta check out the other two podcasts after this.
Jesus Christ. But yeah,
Nice book.
yeah, of course. Of course, I'm here with Cart, and we have
As always.
as always, and our new friend today, Origin.
Honestly,
Yep.
we should have it be cap at 5 because in that way there's 2 constant people, you, me, and 3 up to 3 others that could be rotated. That's how it should be.
I guess you could say that. Yes.
5 would make a lot more sense because that way we can have the 2 constants and 3 other very variable changing ones. Also, Overwatch 2's icon on the Switch is whack.
We've already
Oh.
discussed about Overwatch last episode.
I'm sorry. I went on my Switch because I have my amiibos.
God.
I gotta emulate those sometime.
And speaking of amiibos, collection stuff. Yeah, like amiibos.
We're talking about.
I beat you to the
collections.
segue. How do you feel?
Fuck off.
I win.
About-
Shut.
I am now the new win. Let's
Shut.
go.
Mhm.
Among Us.
I don't want to listen to. I don't
When
wanna
someone
watch
is sauce.
No. Oh
Do,
no,
do,
I'm gonna.
do,
Jesus
do, do,
Christ.
do, 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 da, 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 da.
What are your guys' favorite collectibles out of like everything else typically?
Well, I got a good amount of things I collect. Obviously, a good main biggie is amiibo. Because amiibos are amazing. Another thing of collectibles I have, not that many of, I stopped collecting after a while, but might come back to it again, is, Funko Pops.
Nice.
Funko Pops are on the cheaper side of things typically, but
Yeah, and that's because, like, the few things that I actually do get collectible stuff for, it's mainly just, like, it's usually just amiibos for the most part are cheap, and then Funkos, which I haven't gotten Funkos in a while.
I mean the last Funko Pop.
Dice I collect, but I mean that's a bad
last
collection.
Funko I bought was Infinity War with the Iron Spider. It was like the last Funko Pop I legitimately bought. And that was at a con. Well, yeah. I
So,
mean, it's just
yeah.
yeah. I mean, typically when it comes to collectibles, typically like you're gonna have lots of really rare ones, but at the same time, like you can go for some custom ones as well. Like I do have my custom Xenoblade bag that I end up getting my hands on, which is freaking great. I love it. It's a great.
Do they not
bag.
give gear?
I know that this sort of sounds cliche and it isn't actually physical, but the main thing that I collect is Pokemon. I got all of the current 905 Pokemon, and those include mythical Pokemon. I have to continually go on that in the future games, and I will be doing so for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Well, that's more of like a digital thing.
Yeah,
It's not like
I mean,
it's not like
yeah,
it's not like legit like having something physical,
I
Like
guess you're
D&D
right. Yeah.
books.
which are D&D books to me are very much expensive.
One
Yeah.
book is $60. Every book is worth spending $60. No,
No,
find them when they're cheap.
you
Do
find them
not
do
try
not.
to buy them always at $60.
Here's the thing: the Art of Fire Emblem is like $30, like for Awakening, and it's like on Amazon for like $30. So I could probably get my hands on it. Like, I could totally do that.
If you want to actually know what that I am collecting physically, it's excuse me, it's a first party Nintendo Switch games, and they're all retail. Well, at least almost all of them. There's of course Jump Rope Challenge and that Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I done did it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but yeah, um, and currently what I'm also collecting is the various Nintendo controllers as well. Not all of them, but just the ones that are compatible with the 12 or so systems that I have.
I mean, when it comes to like specific collectibles, how do you guys feel about collector's editions? That's
Um,
that's the real question, because you already know about figurines and stuff like that. Like, they can be pretty expensive, but what about collector's editions? Like, they can jump up to like $600 at one point.
yeah,
Ooh-wee.
it's for that reason why I try not to put much thought into those. So I just go with what I can get, I guess.
Well, I'm back. Why?
Nice.
But,
Yeah.
but still, what about you, Cart? How do you feel about collector's editions?
I mean, collector's editions are they're not bad. It's just that it's all about, I guess, people's preferences. Some people have issues, but that's just them.
Hmm.
What am I doing?
I do have some personal preferences on collector's editions. Like, there are some collector's editions that I don't want to get my hands on because they're like $800 at least. Like, it's too much
The whole
for a collector's edition to get your hands on and to actually like try it.
That's why I don't put much thought into those, and there was also the effect of collector's editions only being a thing before I was even born.
I mean,
So yeah,
they've always been a thing.
yeah,
Like, movies and DVDs, they have collector's editions with posters and stuff like that. The limited edition stuff that you can get at conventions and stuff like that. That also exists. There's also Blu-ray bundles, stuff like that. It's most importantly, when it comes to collecting those types of content, it typically depends.
for me personally, I don't go after those because that's a whole can of worms that I don't want to worry about. But I understand whether or not people choose to pursue that, to each their own.
And it's like there are some collectibles that I freaking hate. There are some collectibles that just freaking suck. There is a few collectibles that really do suck, and that is Blu-ray sets that suck like really badly,
You
and
mean like just collecting movies?
like collecting
Is that
movies. Yeah, like there are
okay?
some.
I'm stop right there, Chief. How
No,
dare you?
there are
You know I
some.
have movies.
There are some. I'm not talking all of them. There are some. There are some collectibles and movies that I just refuse to buy because they're just too
Are you talking
jacked.
about like collectibles that come with movies?
No, there are some Blu-ray bundles that you can that you see typically, and they can run from like $200 to like $500, which I've seen. It's like, oof. Like you don't want to buy that.
Yeah.
It,
No.
It's like I bought the especially with other collectibles that you don't really know about. Cart. Let's just say there is one when it comes to like specific genres in particular, which in this case, great example would be like the Kill la Kill bundle I got, the Blu-ray collection I bought for like $135 for
why is there
25
two right
episodes, which I honestly hate that. I honestly really hate that. Honestly, you can just buy yourself a collection for like the entire collection. Seriously, with Rising of the Shield Hero, like you can get like the first half of the Blu-ray is like $50, and it's only the first like 7 episodes.
Shit.
Like I'm not shitting you.
I know you're not, but
But anyways, just on just ranting about the whole
Ah,
fucking collections in general. Typically, um,
yeah.
soundtracks and some of the other collectibles out there, like just figurines and all the other stuff
music
like that.
is a fun one.
Music's a pretty fun one, but
Certificate the TF2 soundtrack.
oh my CTF2 soundtrack.
I
Bro,
don't
me win
understand.
the TF2 soundtrack.
Oh, me won the
Just
soundtrack.
insert like Soldier of Dan.
God damn. I honestly really like soundtrack in video games. Just having like a disc or CD, but having a full fucking vinyl is just.
Okay,
Woo!
vinyl is a whole nother can of worms.
Woo! Yeah.
Why would you want the vinyl? That was a dude I nearly got with that. Dang nabbit. Cool, he did. Oh,
But some of the other little collectibles that I've seen people like get in particular that are decently cheap, uh,
I did.
replicas. You've heard of like the weapon replicas, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
yours.
like mine. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The people who are trying to con you out of your money over like an ingenuine version of the collectible.
Oh, his is actually genuine though. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Mine is the genuine article.
Pretty sure that is a theme in an actual video game where in Animal Crossing you gotta collect these pictures and statues and make sure that they're not like artificially made so it can be approved by the museum. So even video games can teach you a thing or two about that. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, man, that's something.
that is a thing the video games do.
Yep.
That dude what a video game be doing, bro.
Yep. Video games are all kinds of things.
And speaking of collectibles as well, how do you guys feel about like some of the other like non-related collectibles that you see, like in this case, like clothing and all the other like perishables that you would see typically? Like, how do you feel about that, especially?
You know, it's a weird collectible that no one thinks about.
Yeah.
Pop
What?
flavors.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Like burger Oreos, that makes me want to puke.
Dude, do you already? Now you're on the topic of Oreos. You ever heard about the rare Pokemon Oreos?
Or the
I
the
haven't.
watermelon Oreos. You heard of that?
People sold like someone had this rare Mew Oreo that they wanted to sell, but it broke. Why would you sell cookies on eBay because of a design that has on it? Just eat the cookie. It's a cookie. I don't care if it's got a picture of Mew on it. Ugh, it's a cookie.
It doesn't help that food expires faster than anything else, really.
Especially when
Exactly.
it's lying on the table in the middle of like 100-degree weather.
Yeah,
In the
I
right
mean,
mind sees a cookie and goes, ah, yes, a
at
marketable
some
collectible.
at some point it's not even worth it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's some other weird collectibles I've seen. I mean, it's not as bad as some of the stuff that I've seen. Um, you remember back in the day, um, when a poster like there was a poster that someone was selling of Justin Bieber that sold for over $1,000 back in the
Dang it.
day.
Yeah, there was scalpers out there that would just buy stuff, not just collectibles, and then sell them for a very fucking ridiculous price.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is wrong with collectibles typically when it comes to
Oh,
scams
that
and
was
a
funny.
lot of like all the other stuff that you'd see typically.
Yeah,
And it's like there are some I have seen it. Um, there's a big real reason why there are some people that are selling stuff for like conventions and stuff like that typically for just for the collectible itself. I know when you have voice actors and autographs like selling autographs for like Funkos and stuff like that typically they are super expensive. Like I've seen stuff that goes on for really damn expensive stuff. I've seen it.
like let me guess,
Hit it
one
with
million
though.
dollars.
Yeah, about 200 to 800 bucks at least for a signed Funko. It's pretty expensive.
This is a bit off topic, but at least that isn't as bad as Star Wars Battlefront 2, where you had to pay like $200,000 to participate in the game.
Or
But
like the collective, like this isn't a bad one, but like if they kind of same feel, I kind of is like what is a hammer, a warhammer?
Yeah, Warhammer. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So for me personally, when I'm on about collecting stuff, it's not really collectibles. It's with games and systems and controllers. Nothing really
Woo!
special about them.
I am
I mean,
alive.
I mean,
Woo!
you could use them
Sorry.
definitely. I mean, there's also a lot of stuff when it comes to some of the more very variations of the
You
very
want to hear
yeah.
a fun collectible thing?
What's your collectible?
Mario hats.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have
I
a
have
Mario
two of
hat.
them.
Nice.
I got Fire Mario and Tanuki Ears Mario. I'm trying to find more.
Coincidentally enough, I did collect something that I'm currently collecting. It has to do with controllers. I got myself a red Wii Remote Plus and Nunchuck. Yeah, wanted to feel like I was playing the Wii Mini on the Wii U. And I'm still trying to collect various other controllers.
I'm currently I'm of course you already know this, but I have a very yabe two very yabe things.
Oh,
Yes, he does.
Yes, that I will not describe because that would get us
Good.
demonetized.
yeah, good thing.
Which I refuse to explain,
Oh
but
wait,
that also is
oh
very
wait,
much a collectible.
you're getting paid for these podcasts?
No, of course
No,
not.
you just
Oh,
in case somehow we did get payment. Which I mean, you gotta split some of that with at least like one dude that's constantly here. If you did get paid,
What did we
and
get
just
paid?
don't want YouTube to get after us because we said naughty.
yeah, sorry about that.
Back onto
Honestly, my opinion, my end was a joke.
yeah, back to our previous discussion on collectibles. How do you
Yeah.
guys feel about a certain topic when
Ah!
how do you guys feel when people say that collecting is for children?
Honestly, they can go shove that opinion up their butt.
Ditto.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
the right mind thinks, oh, you collect stuff. You're a child.
child
You know,
collect anime stuff.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, you collect your paychecks? That sounds like a childish thing.
Yeah, that is really petty. That's a really petty argument.
That's such a funny comparison to collectibles. Like just collecting paychecks.
Yeah, collecting paychecks, but who does that though?
Yeah, who does that though? Everyone
it's more of
else.
it's more of like people, having a job type of joke. Like, wait,
Yeah,
you have a job and you get money from it? Yeah, that's called collecting money. Just stop working a job.
and uh, and of course, yeah. So if collecting is really childish, I guess they wouldn't mind like not collecting money and rather just fend for themselves in the woods.
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of nice playing Splatoon 3 again. I don't play it that often. Yeah, no, I'm playing the game while we're doing podcasts, whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. We're bored.
What the fuck ever?
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's Jason
Like, oh my
Bourne.
god, I'm Squidward. Oh my god.
Yo, man. We look at Toei and Bandai when it comes to Kamen Rider stuff that we enjoy. Oh boy, that's gonna be something else.
You sus.
Oh boy.
Every time, you should have seen how much money I spent on Bandai related items.
Bond
James Bond.
related.
James Bond.
Oh, James Bond.
No, Bandai.
James Bondi.
Bonza! I don't know what you're talking
Shucks.
about. I think it's
Bandai's-
funny saying these things.
You know
Shake
Digimon,
that.
right? Dragon Ball,
Digimon?
Digimon, yeah, Digimon, yeah.
I know about those, but
That was
I'm
such a dumb
sorry.
stamp move. Why do that? That was so dumb. When you spawn camp with a giant stamp.
Yeah.
L. Super jump spot. Flat assister. Something else. I got silver and neat. They have made Splatoon 3. They made Splatoon 3 the best Splatoon.
What else? What else can we even talk about exactly? There's other stuff that we could explain. Replica weapons. They're not.
We already were on that.
Yeah, we were on that.
Replicas? Yeah. Replicas, fakes, and genuines.
Genuines. Typically, when you're affording collectibles, typically you want to go for quality over quantity. Typically, because depending on the quality of the item, like say for example, if you were to spend like $40 on like a body pillow versus like $100 for one, it's a significant increase, but it's higher quality.
Yeah. It's easy to, yeah.
It's easy to recognize which is which and which one is better typically.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
And I talk a lot about like quality over quantity. There are some genuine collectibles that just suck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Dead Space 2's Collector Edition had a very terrible collector's edition when it comes to its plasma cutter. The actual plasma cutter is actually really, really, really large compared to the replica, which is like about the size of like a toy.
Oh, I fell in the water.
But that there's a lot of other stuff.
I was stuck with my drink. Ah!
So fucking god.
I'm sorry. I was trying to take a sip of my drink, and when I went to put my hand back on my controller, I almost knocked it over. It was something important to say out loud because it was a concern of mine.
We were in a conversation.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Now, what about you? What about you, Origin? What about
Oh, jeez.
what do you believe is the definitive collector's guide to everything?
Gamer's Guide to Everything?
Gamer's guide to
That's literally what you just referenced by saying it like that.
everything.
Gamer's Guide to Everything. Regarding collectibles.
Yes.
The don't know if I have much insight on that. I mean, if we're referring to me collecting consoles, for the most part, I try to whenever I collect consoles, I try to make sure that they are compatible with stuff, and I'm not gonna go into detail, but basically, I try to be as capable as possible
Yeah,
with backward compatibility and linking and stuff like that.
that's understandable. But there's also another
No, I
big
died.
thing that we should probably discuss, and
Yeah,
and that is uh and then there have been some stories about people. There have been some stories that I've heard where an individual has broken off certain things because of that. There have been some stuff
Ah,
in relation to that, which, again, just in general, typically
what individual? What is this?
there just have been some individuals in relation to that have very much very much done really terrible things when people have collected stuff and they've spent their money, and there have been some people who try to take control of that hobby. It's a very very harsh discussion that I would say does
ah.
matter, but
Mm.
I,
I
I
wonder how you
suppose you.
I wonder how you guys feel about the whole conversation.
About okay, but what exactly?
So there have been some people in the community when it comes to collecting stuff, like for example, like posters, video games, all that other stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There have been some
Hmm.
people within those communities who have been like some really nasty stuff has happened because of that.
Like
I think you're trying to describe
breaking stuff.
scalpers. I don't know.
There was a woman who was very much infuriated with her husband because he was collecting a lot of Funko Pops. So she ended up like throwing all of them out and setting off a firework on them.
Okay, so when are they in a divorce exactly? Or did he already divorce her?
I'm not sure. I've only heard small
Because
bits and pieces.
that's something only a psycho would do. Like if he genuinely likes his Funkos, let him enjoy his Funkos.
This is why I don't.
You collect shoes, woman. How about you just leave his Funkos alone?
You collect perfumes.
You're that, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You collect
or
perfumes and Funko.
or
You collect
paychecks.
perfumes and shoes. Why are you dissing my man's Funkos?
Yeah, it's
Well, there's not a fun
hypocritical when you think deeply about that.
Honestly, who hasn't not collected something? Who hasn't? That's the real question. We're not talking about
people
just
that haven't
collecting.
lived like babies. And even
Like,
then, they're getting a collection started that they don't even know about. It's called
true.
getting gifts
Oh
from
my
adults.
god.
See, when you're a baby, you start a collection that no one can get out of. It's called a plushie collection.
That's very true.
And then
You didn't even sign up for that. You didn't see,
you
get to
didn't
sign up
even
for the
sign up.
subscription fee.
You
Dude, you just started.
you just started.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, man, like even if it's like the most basic of like collections,
Even
like
orphans collect stuff.
oh my fucking god.
Depends on where they start. At least it depends on where they are in their life at that point when they're
Jesus
an orphan.
Christ,
Like,
Jesus
okay,
Christ, Cart.
like if they're an orphan and they got
Cart.
adopted, okay,
Dude,
they
I'm gonna have to,
used to be an orphan.
dude, I'm gonna have to
No,
censor
no, no, no,
that.
no. Let me explain what I'm trying to get at here, because it's not bad. Actually, it's kind of wholesome. Just let me explain. A previously orphan, now adopted child, probably started a little fun collection while they were waiting to be adopted in the orphanage, and now when they have with their family, guess what they get to do? They get to keep that collection going with their new parents. It was a wholesome thing. You just wouldn't let me finish.
Man.
I
I'm
fell in the water.
that I've never seen that reaction in my life.
See, all you did was not let me finish the statement, and then you made it sound like I was gonna take it in a bad way. Okay? You just need to, like, let me say something first, though. If it sounds cursed, let me get a second to clarify why it sounds cursed.
It sounds cursed, but on paper it's legitimate. Wait a minute. If calendars are considered collectible, wait a minute.
Bro, people collect calendars! Yes! That is a
Photos,
thing to not think about. People don't
photography,
think about it.
photography, videos, motherfucking
Bro, you collect
art
dog
books,
pictures?
dog
Because you own a dog? Yeah, obviously. Who doesn't?
Jesus Christ! Oh,
Jason Bourne.
we just this
We
conversation.
just broke it, honestly. We broke
I'm having a mental crisis right now. Wait, scissors,
broke a win.
knives,
Knife.
guns, hats, chargers, computers.
Oh yeah, I've had a little hat collection.
Yeah, I have a little hat collection too. Socks even. I have a little sock collection as well from like. My
I
favorite
lost
anime.
my stamp.
Stickers. Stickers.
Google.
Not many, but I have a few.
I have a few too. Oh God.
What?
I question my entire.
You collect friends?
I got-
Yeah, it's a weird one to think about, but you collect friends. Okay, you want an actual dark one? You want an actual dark one?
No, please don't. Please don't.
You spend your life collecting people for your funeral.
Oh no.
Sick burn, bro.
That's not a bird. That's a genuine thing that you never
That's-
think about.
Oh
That
my
you
fucking
you
God.
casually collect people to attend your funeral throughout your life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No guarantees on that though.
Oh my.
Exactly. No guarantees, because once you're dead, you will never know if they actually won or not.
We're gonna get fucking blacklisted right now.
You know what? That's because YouTube can't handle the truth.
Jesus Christ.
YouTube, this is the truth. If you
Oh.
try to block her, if you try to block what we're saying, you can take this big fat L.
Jesus Christ. My God. How I don't even know at this point.
Yes.
Oh my God. But anyways, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Collecting food stamps or even damn it, Cart, you're making me.
You have a midlife crisis, and it's not even his midlife.
It's not even
You're welcome.
cards.
Oh.
Baseball
What?
cards. Fire Emblem Cipher. Waifus.
Pokemon cards.
Uh.
That's what people
Dude.
actually. Why are we talking about Pokemon card?
Magic.
Magic Gathering, Pokemon,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh, just any TCG. Why didn't we get to that?
Beyblade.
Beyblade,
Oh,
yeah.
Bakugan.
Nerf guns.
Oh God. Oh God. Here we go again.
Everything is bullshit when you think about it.
No. Stop
I thought
it.
of a dark humor joke. I don't know if I should say it or not.
You collect your life insurance.
No, I thought of one a little darker than that.
I collect food.
Like actually dark, not just like a genuine, like you don't think about it dark. It's a genuinely dark thing.
This is just. Oh my fucking God.
Am I okay to say it, or can you maybe like
I'll censor it.
bleep the recording out?
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep
Collecting children in your basement?
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
No.
You never think about that one, huh?
How about the
Luckily,
people
I have
collect-
none, so you don't be scared.
Collecting. I'm not,
collecting
no,
NFTs?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not
Collecting
gonna say
stolen
that.
NFTs from people. That's a good one, bro. Have you ever just like
NFTs, yeah.
God.
became as rich as a dude that actually bought it for full price or whatever? because like they're just a terrible human being. Yeah, I don't even care about stealing people's NFTs. That's how bad NFTs are.
Exactly. You know how I collect my NFTs?
By sending this,
Screenshot.
Join an NFT server. Steal all of them.
steal everything. Steal the art AI. Why don't you? That's
Steal the orphans. Okay, not that one. That's a definite censor that one out, but like
That's the second censor I have to do.
You know what else I collect other than NFTs? People's
These
people's
nuts.
reaction on the Discord server.
These nuts.
Haha, I got your NFTs for
These nuts in
free.
your mouth.
Yep.
that's how you throw it. Dope! I figured out how to do the stamp. Yo, I'm actually pogging.
These nuts in your mouth.
Sorry, there's a special in Splatoon 3. It's just a giant stamp. I'd known you could throw it, but I never figured out how to throw it because I never got to use it in
funny?
Splatoon. Never got to throw it in Splatoon 2.
I want to go to like the library or something and check out like an art book.
You wanna go to the Olive Garden?
I want to go to the Olive Garden.
Bro.
Yo, Olive Garden cards? Wait, business cards?
Olive Cart? Oh no.
Business cards. Oh Jesus Christ! What have we done? What have we done?
We are now a brand.
we ain't even a brand at this point. We're just suffering in pain.
Exactly.
Oh my word! How did I get that much ink at the end? What?
Enjoy while it lasts.
Well, how do you guys feel about TCGs and like card games and stuff like that?
Let's go! We won! No! I don't know why that worked, but it did.
Well, how do you guys feel about card games?
Bro, two people are dabbing. Imagine.
I don't collect those.
About card games? Like
yes.
TCGs?
Yes.
I mean, I have Pokemon cards.
I collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic and Pokemon cards. I collect all of them.
It's another kind of worms that I'm not gonna bother with.
With card games, especially, it depends on the type of card that you get.
It also depends on how dedicated you are. I'm not super dedicated, so my collection's not super big. But I have cards, and I do have 2 decks I will use in person.
Last year, I spent over 100, I think 150, and I got back over 400 for some of the cards I've sold.
Ooh, hold up, give me a second. I'm gonna disappear.
Disappear? Go for it, man. I've sold a good amount of cards actually. So, I mean, there are some really expensive ones like the Fire Emblem Cipher, I believe, and there's Magic, and there's also Yu-Gi-Oh! Baron de Fleur, I believe, is now 100 now. I think, but I will have to take a look at that. Which that's pretty cool actually.
Mm-hmm.
But for you especially, for you especially, how do you feel about some of the anime related collectibles that you see typically? I mean, some of the other crazy stuff that you typically see. Some of the custom stuff.
Me?
Yes. How do you feel about that?
I think they are fine. I like collecting anime stuff. It's just I don't go out my way to like collect every single like thing, but it's nice to purchase and grab these random little things as souvenirs from the convention that I attended.
Well, isn't the convention that we're going to going to be your first convention technically, or?
Um, I actually went to a convention once on October 24th at an anime convention with my father and brother.
Oh really? Oh, so you do have experience.
Yeah, I think that might have actually been my first convention.
Did you go for all 3 days, or did you?
We only went for one day.
Oh, one day.
Yeah.
But this time we're going for all 3 days, so I mean it's something.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
But yeah, so we have a few other things that we might talk about. And besides
Yeah?
the whole collectibles thing, how do you feel about custom made stuff?
You ever just get food in the middle of a podcast?
I've seen...
Those are neat.
Oh my god.
Customs can be neat.
Yeah, custom stuff is... Oh, buying the custom stuff and having it is just awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, I need custom stuff at some point.
Dude, we're going to anime
Maybe.
convention, so we're going to see custom made stuff.
I know. You know exactly what I'm trying to look for custom stuff.
What custom stuff are you looking for exactly?
People that can make custom stuff for cart.
Well, yeah, they can do that.
I will get a actual big model cart or like stuff for me to use for IRL things. Cart will become cart is real confirmed for Smash Bros.
Oh no. God damn, man.
Cart for Smash confirmed? Yes.
I like that meme.
Oh, I actually made that meme. I made a comic a while ago, a long time ago. And in that comic, the 5th bonus fun panel was that meme of him having the letter. It's
No.
funny.
You serious?
Yeah. I have to go
Nice.
get it real quick from my USB
Dog, I
that I have.
can't wait for you guys to go to the convention and you see all these collectibles and you're just like,
I'm gonna die.
oh.
And by I mean my wallet.
Yep, it's gonna happen. Your wallet's gonna perish.
Then perish.
Yep. That goes hard.
That goes hard when you
Top
go to
10
America.
things that go hard in the sauce. Number 1, my wallet.
Number one, the
Convention.
wallet.
The wallet in a convention. Number 2, your dad and your mom.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, the title is just cursed collectibles. How about that for a title
Oh
name?
no! Are we you want to talk
What
about
the-
cursed collectibles?
No, I'm saying cursed stuff and collectibles because there's a lot of cursed things that we've been saying today.
Dude,
Oh,
we're
cause
just
things
gonna-
like what?
Top 10 most censored episodes ever. Number 1, this podcast episode. Number 2, anything on the bad sites.
We're not even in the 3rd episode yet, and we're already be getting demonetized.
You know what?
Hey,
I blame the fact we're missing a 4th person.
It's not so bad once you get used to it.
You'll get used
Yep.
to it.
Next thing you know, we're getting sponsorships.
When you accept the dark fate and reality that we live in right now.
Yo, I can think of a company or two that'd be cool to sponsor with, but I'm not gonna say them. Mainly because I don't want to ruin the fun in thinking that might happen.
Exactly.
Right?
What are you saying?
Me?
No,
The shadow from the legends.
I was saying that to win because it sounded like he was dying.
No, I wasn't dying.
Are you sneezing or are you dying?
I was making a dumb joke.
Oh, I
Maybe
thought you were
he-
like actually either sneezing or just like dying just then.
I think
couldn't
I think
hear
it was
what you
both.
said.
I think he was both dying and sneezing.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Should we call the paramedics or something?
Should we
No, let's call the furries over.
Fuck off.
Yeah. You. Whoa! Wow.
I'm about to commit a war crime right now.
What are you doing?
Just looking at
Leaving
all...
me out the entire episode.
No, making finding all the collectibles I have and just talking about them mostly.
Plushies.
Plushies, yes. I mean, I got a couple custom made plushies.
I don't have
Oh,
any
nice.
custom made ones, but like
I got a
I
custom.
got a good amount of custom. I got a good amount of plushies, like including Bowser Jr.
I'm hoping
That's a W.
I have the Fire Emblem Corn plushie. I'm hoping it's
Oh,
Lucina.
you want to hear a weird flex for a collectible thing?
What?
What?
This is like really old, like 2019.
Hmm.
When did Mario Maker 2 come out? I can't remember.
2018.
2018?
I
Jeez, I had these for 4
believe. I
years?
Or
believe
2019
2019.
actually.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So,
so.
4 or 5 years.
Maybe.
so GameStop, because episode 1 you guys were able to mention it, so I mention it here again. GameStop, when Mario Maker 2 was out, they would every now and then give you these like little plastic helmets with the Mario and Luigi logo right on top, right on it, as like Mario and Luigi hat for like the constructor Mario and constructor Luigi.
Mm.
I went to the GameStop close to me and win. Um, they only had one of each left, and I got both of them.
You did? How?
Yeah, because I asked them if it was possible, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So I had the last ones they had, and they're still with me. I still have them.
You know what's funny? That same GameStop. So
I'm
that
Yeah.
going there on the
that same
20th.
game
You
that
better be there on the 20th, Lynn.
what for,
Be there on the 20th. I'm gonna be there.
Well, I'm not gonna be there because I can't be there.
Why?
Hmm?
You have stuff to do that day?
Yes,
Why?
because
There's stuff to do.
they also sold a bunch of free stuff to me at one point.
How are they selling you free stuff if it's free?
Because
True, they're not selling you free stuff. They're just giving you stuff. There's a difference.
No,
Oh,
just,
okay.
I was just looking at a bunch of like stuff they had on clearance, and they were like, "Oh, we have a bunch of free stuff that we don't want." And they just gave it to me.
Nice. I'm at envy for that.
I mean, random like the hats I got is fine for quote unquote free stuff. I think personally, if you get something for free, it should be of that quality unless they were just generous to give you a free item. Which in that case they were kind of generous. Like in my case, mine was basically just those cheap plastic construction hats, and they slapped like a sticker on it. I ain't complaining. It was free after all. So I
Yeah.
was expecting something kind of mediocre. It's just kind of funny to have them. Because technically with the Mario helmet, I have 3 Mario hats.
Yeah.
I just don't see the Mario M on the helmet because I put the Luigi one on top.
Nice.
Yeah. It's kind of trippy.
Very,
Mhm.
very trippy. I
Oh,
absolutely.
you know what's a weird thing to collect?
What's a weird thing to
Does
collect?
Card games. Not
Yeah, well,
TCGs, but like actual card games like Uno.
my Mansions of Madness. Me and my like.
I have 4
6
different Uno
expansions.
decks. I have 4 different Uno decks, an actual just regular set of cards, and then a game called Dutch Blitz.
Dodge Blitz?
Yeah, that's fun. But it requires,
Nice.
my opinion, requires at least 3 or more people play to make it fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
You think me collecting controls can be a form of collecting?
No, collecting controllers is definitely a collection. If you have more than one and they're not the same one, it's a collection.
Yeah, I got myself a red Wii Remote Plus, which is different.
Oh my
And
goodness, that's
color.
nice.
That is different from my black Wii Remote Plus.
I need to go find those like Mario remotes for like the Wii U
Yeah,
and get those so that way because there's a Wii U and a Wii rigged up where I am. If I can get those Mario ones for the Wii U, I can rig up the Wii ones, the Wii actual proper Wii remotes up to the Wii that's rigged up.
nice. Wait,
Mhm.
the remotes have a special feature like that?
Where you can change them from console to console.
Um,
No, the Mario ones are only meant for the Wii U.
so you can't use them
The
on
Wii
the
remotes, but I can't connect them to the Wii. It has to be to the Wii U.
those
But like,
Mario
I
Luigi.
yeah, the Mario,
Those
Luigi, Toad, Peach, Bowser, those ones have to be to the Wii U. However, I have standard black and white controllers that can be rigged up to the classic Wii.
Well, that's kind of stupid that they would put like Mario and Luigi remotes and not have them
I
be
mean,
compatible with
you
Wii.
gotta think about this though. The Wii U ones are meant to be for the Wii U. Those were made around the time of the Wii U, so of course it makes sense that they're meant for that and probably not the Wii. They still work for the Wii games. It's just that you have to play the Wii games through the Wii U.
Yeah,
And to
Yeah.
be
I
fair, I'm not complaining too much. If I got those controllers in there for the Wii U, that means I can have up to 5 people playing the Wii U again. Because 2 of our Wii remotes actually just aren't working. So, at most, I just need to replace 2 remotes, and then we have 2 remotes for the Wii U, 2 remotes for the Wii. That's it.
I'm planning to do the same thing. I'm planning to get a blue Wii Remote Plus and a white Wii Remote Plus, and the color of the remotes resemble different consoles in my mind. The white one is like the original. The blue one is like the 2011 revision, and the red one I got resembles the Wii Mini.
Yeah.
Collecting stuff like that's pretty dope.
Now the real
Now,
question is, for you, Cart. I'm gonna ask you this question. All right. So you remember?
in-game collectibles in Overwatch does count. However, it is sad that they do count. Yes. What?
Yes. This is gonna be like so for Nendroids. All right.
Oh, those right.
I
Yeah.
did. Yes, I did mention that. So if we do manage to see any Nendos at the con, would you build for like Overwatch for your mains? If you did see one.
I don't know. I'll probably be very picky about it.
Yeah.
They have to appeal to me.
They also had the keychains and they also had merchandise for them as well. Like I got a bifold wallet for Diva.
Okay, but here's my thing. For Overwatch, let me picky. If I see one of those little figurines for Clash, insta buy. Because I know I'm not gonna see it, but if I do see it, insta buy. I'm buying a Clash one.
Nice.
Because no matter what server I'm in, this server I'm still gonna be that Clash main, you Muppets.
You Muppets, yes.
Y'all a bunch of Muppets of this Clash main. I may not be Bikini Body good, but I'm still a Clash main.
Muppets like Kermit the Frog.
And that's a Rainbow Six Siege thing.
British police officer calls other people Muppets.
Now you see any Team Fortress 2 stuff? Oh yeah, we're gonna brain rot.
Oh yeah, NG's also an auto buy too.
Yeah, NG's also an auto buy. Yep. It's funny.
If I find a pyro before an NG, I'll hold on to the pyro but not buy it. If I find an NG after the pyro, then I buy both of them. But if I find just NG, I'm getting NG only.
NG only, huh?
Pyro is if in case I find him before the NG, which then I just have a Pyro with the NG.
Yeah. And speaking of really rare collectibles, that corn plushie I got, oh man, I can't wait to get a Lucina one so I can start working on my Fire Emblem collection.
I'm getting collectible stuff for Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Kingdom Battle Sparks of Hope. I keep calling it the first game.
Yeah, of course I have my Joker Nendo and my Diva Nendo, got my Ryuko figure, my Talia.
You also have those like
Ren.
Joker Funko Pops because of me.
Yeah, I got the Persona.
Yeah.
You gave me like the original Phantom Thieves.
I gave you 3. I can't remember one of them, but I know the other 2, Joker
you
and
bought me Joker, Skull, and Mona. I got on my own time.
Wait, was the third one that I got you? Was it the cat? I feel like I got the cat.
You got Mona. Yeah, Morgana's the cat.
Okay.
The cat that I want to punt because he gets punted literally every 5 seconds. You know, that's
the one that turns into a car, right?
Yep. The one that turns into a car.
Yeah. Because I know because I'm like, if I remember the character's name correctly, I got those 2, and then
you know what's coming to Switch, right? Persona 5 Royal, right?
You know what's also not coming? You know what's also coming to Switch?
What?
Not me, because apparently I don't play on it that often. So.
Yeah.
Nice one.
P5 Royal's coming to Switch, and they also have a Steelbook collectible coming out. They also have the One More Edition as well, which is just it's not even worth it. Like, it's $60, and I already have a copy for it. Like, why did I spend $20 on this game when I could just get them? Ah, fuck.
Because
it was on sale.
I have so in terms of collectibles, I have a question, and this may sound a bit loophole-y.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um, so remember earlier how I mentioned that the red Wii Remote Plus and the nunchuck resembles the Wii Mini?
Hmm.
I didn't just stop at there, but I actually pirated the Wii menu electronic manual that is exclusive to the Wii Mini, and I pirated it on my Wii U. So, in a roundabout sense, did I really collected a Wii Mini?
Well,
Possibly.
pirating stuff, pirating stuff still counts as collecting stuff as long as it's not really illegal. And since it's for Nintendo, screw them. That is legal to
Yeah,
pirate stuff.
I mean, the only real reason why we're
Microsoft and PlayStation, it's debatable. For Nintendo, screw them. Pirate everything.
Crunchyroll, screw
yeah,
them too.
As long as I'm just saying, as long as it's not like the new games that come out for the Switch, which don't
ex-
pirate those. But like,
yeah,
bro, if you think pirating a GameCube game is bad, no, it's not. That was like from 2001. Pirate it.
yeah. 2001 to 2006.
I'm hoping
What?
maybe next year when we do go to when we do go back to the anime convention, I'm going to buy a Bakuzan and a Crusaders helmet. I will fucking do that.
Okay, Swagger Souls.
All right, I will become the inner Red Boys.
Nice.
You'll be Bread Boys, not Swagger Souls. Got it.
with the fucking katana from Kill la Kill.
Nah, just get a shotgun. Steal their thunder.
Steal the thunder. God damn it.
If you're saying you're gonna be Bread Boys, you might as well steal their thunder. Just get a shotgun.
Swag boys.
No, Bread Boys.
Red Boys.
Oh,
I said
okay.
Swagger Souls. He's saying Bread Boys. So Bread Boys use shotgun.
Shotgun.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Momo. I saw
Shotgun.
what Momo posted. Momo was the artist where I bought the mouse pad and the Mithra body pillow from them, and they just uploaded a Mio body pillow sketch.
Wow.
Oh, you
Mhm.
know exactly what's gonna happen now.
You have a problem.
I have to agree with him.
Hey, at least I accept my degeneracy. You got a Ryuka body pillow. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
You both have a problem.
Wait. Well, problem? Then you're a problem too.
No, he doesn't have one.
I don't have one.
Then why do I?
Because you got one. You told me
You
about
have
this.
one. He has one. You're both the problem.
Yes. What problem do I have?
You have a body pillow.
Oh, body pillow. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm getting at here. You have a
Are
body
you
pillow.
saying?
Listen,
Are you saying that I'm
Wynn's
weird for
problem's
it?
worse because he has the gross stuff for a body pillow. You just have one. He's got it worse.
I got
Wynn,
two.
Wynn is down bad. You just have body pillows.
Ah. Ow. Sorry.
Okay.
down bad for a body pillow.
Pony pillow?
No, please don't bring that to this.
My little pony.
Oh, shut
My
the
little
fuck up.
pony.
Shut the fuck.
I mean,
My
they do
little.
have collectibles. So, I mean, that is something you can talk
No,
about.
that's true.
Yeah. Feels like a long. Feels like yesterday when bronies were still a thing.
They are still a thing.
Yeah, there's still a thing.
They're still a thing.
Yeah. Not for the new generations or even pony life. Just friendship is magic.
I mean, last year I did meet some bronies, so I mean, it's not.
I think it's weird that they're still going on. That's just me though.
You'll see some
He's-
Dream hardcore fans typically. Dear God, if we
Yeah.
go there, we see any Dream cosplayers, I'm physically gonna commit seppuku, man.
Dude, actually punt them.
I'm going to actually fucking
Treat him
die.
like that little rat. Not rat. Treat him like the cat from Persona. Just
Son!
punt them.
Have you been reading? Have you been watching Dreams Channel? Unacceptable.
That's heresy. Have you been watching Heresy? Unacceptable.
Sorry. I'm not 13 and I have a father.
Oh, I realized something that I am collecting.
What is that?
Collecting knowledge.
No.
Actually,
Oh,
everyone
that ever that yeah. That again, like I said, that's
that's a
another
great
good.
life skill
That's
to
a
have.
that's a great life skill.
I think it's a greater
Collecting.
life skill to neglect knowledge because it's just funny that you did choose that. You learned how to
Yeah.
neglect knowledge. Therefore,
Knowledge.
that's the only knowledge you properly learned is how to neglect it.
How to neglect knowledge.
Yay!
Which
Oh,
therefore you have learned knowledge, but
yeah.
like your knowledge is just to ignore more
Yo,
knowledge.
yo,
Knowledgeception.
yo, like loot crate though.
I
Loot crate.
I just I just realized something. You know how earlier in the
Fuck
podcast
real
how we
life
were
gone wrong
Come
at
on.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. What about pins? Pins and
I
charms.
summoned Thanos.
Pins and charms and the little toys and tape and posters and wall scrolls.
Keychains.
I love keychains, yeah.
I have like two or three things for keychains.
I have like 20 now.
I have one thing for a race car that I will not talk into further detail because that will help
I
pinpoint
have
location.
a Mithra keychain. I have a
I have-
Joker pin.
I have Sammy Lawrence from Bending Nick Machine, and I have Minecraft Creeper.
I have Ino from Promare, and I also have a creeper from Minecraft.
Oh no, Lego Minecraft Creeper.
No. I have the Jazzwares creeper. I have the small figure and I have the big one. And then I also have the little plushie.
I have two different Creeper plushies, but like I have a Lego Minecraft Creeper
I don't have the Lego
keychain
Minecraft creeper
because
Nice.
I was given one as a gift.
Meanwhile, I was given a full common thing for my computer. Actually, it just sits at the back of it, and then hopefully at some point I could customize my car to.
I want to go back to the D&D dice thing that was mentioned a while ago by me. How many dice sets do you guys have?
20.
I only have one. I've been in D&D club, but it kind of went nowhere for
I
me.
did I buy it? I'm trying to remember. I did buy that dice set.
One,
Yes, you did.
two,
I did.
Thank you, though.
And it was the early dice set with.
five.
I think it was the.
Yeah.
I think it was like the red and black one. I think that I bought you. It was the sun, either the sun dark variation of that, or it was a much darker tone. That's what I remember.
I have a
remember
lot.
buying it.
I think the ones that you got me are like reddish, orangish, like the color of fire.
Yes, it was the Sunfire one because I remember buying it at because I went on a trip. It was down south, and I bought it at a GameStop.
The Win has the most of them.
I
Yeah.
have the most
20.
because I have 20. The 10 that I have here are from Magic, D&D. I have stuff from like Warhammer. I have stuff from I have custom made dice I have for D&D specifically. I also have heavy dice. The dice that are used for like your punishments and like D&D and like campaigns and stuff like that. I'm hoping of getting back into D&D at some point, but I do have some of those sets. But I also have the sets from my brother. He also has some sets that we share. There is a set that he has called the Imperious set, which glows whenever you roll it.
Nice.
Whoo, baby, that is expensive to get your hands on.
Technically, if I want to get technical, since you were talking about like other games' dice sets, if I want to get technical with how many dice I have to go crack out my Dice Master box. I'm not in the mood to go check how many dice are in there. So let's just say, D&D regular dice sense, you have the most. But if we're counting anything outside of D&D, I might win that because I have a lot of dice.
I have to find my big dice set too.
Say,
Okay, but who's an actual big die though? Like I do.
Is it the big plush die we're talking about?
Oh no, a big actual die, not properly made. It's just to be more like a aesthetic thing, but still, it's a big actual. You could actually roll it. That's not a plushie.
I'm not sure. I have to go find it first.
It fits the palm of my hand.
I remember last year that I did collect Kingdom Hearts the full story or something for the PlayStation 4. I have every single game up through Kingdom Hearts 3. Can that be in of itself a collection? It's
Collection
just
games, yeah.
like those are just like multiple games and like 3 discs.
Mm-hmm.
I got them really cheap, so that I guess that counts. Yeah, I
Collection of
didn't just
games,
get
still a
them.
collection. If it's got the word collection, the best way to
Yeah,
see if it's a collection or not is just do you say the word collection or collect or group
yeah,
of? If you say
yeah,
anything that means like a group or collection, then yeah, it's a collection.
yeah. True. I have every single game up through Kingdom Hearts 3, and and it's not like I have each of the games like
If
individually.
you're looking for some,
They'll
if you're looking for high quality stuff, particularly with like custom made stuff, a really good place to check would be SD. If anything, if you're looking for high quality stuff, like they got some really good custom made stuff. I might place some in chat, but Cart, I know you like Splatoon. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see.
I
custom
mean,
made stuff like what?
Splatoon is a game I like, but it's not like my main game I like. Obviously, my main. If you want to be really technical, be like, "What's your favorite game?" Mario Kart Wii. But no one makes art for that.
Let me see if
That's
I
the
can.
only thing from the Wii Mini that I did not have.
Let
So
me. Let me.
I'm actually disappointed to hear that.
Let me.
Ow, that hurt. That kind of hurt hearing that that's the only game you didn't have. Ow.
Let me send you some. I want you to take a look at this. I think I may have sent it to you
you, you said that a long time
a
ago.
long
Yeah.
time ago. Yeah, they're cool as fuck. They're cool as fuck, man.
It's just a switch bag, right?
Yeah, it's a switch bag. Yeah, they also do wallets and stuff like that.
I mean, like, I'm fine.
oh shit, Switch bags.
Yeah.
I don't really need a Switch
I got
carrying
a.
case. I already got mine.
I have a custom made one because my old one was. You know the one that you got me, Origin. So pretty much that thing has a big fucking hole in it, and I needed a new
Wait,
one.
I don't remember giving that to you, and I apologize for that.
No, it's perfectly fine, man. This was from me. This was I was
It was
carrying it
probably around
for
2017, maybe.
yeah 2017, so it was a few years ago. So yeah.
A few
Oh,
is an
so
understatement. That's 5 years ago. It's half a decade.
Yeah.
wait, it was you who that it was it you that put it in the hole?
No, that was not me. It was something else entirely that happened, and something
Oh,
that was out
okay.
of my control that happened.
Sorry about that.
It's not it's not your fault. But I do have
Yeah.
some designs that I think you might like. I think you might like some of them actually. You have some
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
accessories, 3D cases, lunch bags. They also have wallets and bifolds.
Obviously, like I would obviously the Splatoon one's kind of nice, but like the main thing for me, like one of the few actually like digitally. I only have a few games that are digital that aren't like, oh, you can't get a proper like cartridge for them type of thing. Like
Yeah.
example being Overwatch 2 or Uno. I have a few games that I actually own digitally, and of those few that can be obtained on a cartridge, the only uh, three that I have, which one of them I'm not gonna completely count because of its situation, is Luigi's Mansion 3,
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D All Stars, which I'm not properly counting it because I wanted to get it before it was gone at least. So, because it's kind of
Oh,
hard to find them in stores now, you can't buy it online anymore. So at least have it.
I'd say that Super Mario 3D All Stars is, as a modern game, I believe that that's the only morally right game to pirate. Just putting
All
that out
right,
there
yeah. See,
because of the slimy practices around it.
all
But
right.
And then the
So
third game I have is Mario Kart Deluxe digitally.
yeah.
And that one is actually like my game. That is my jam. You know this. Kart's in my name. Why
yeah,
would I want Splatoon stuff
All
when
right.
I'm literally named Kart?
Alrighty, let's. This is a great conversation that we're having, but unfortunately,
I gotta update my Switch. I thought it was my game. Like I gotta update the game. Sad. Nope, it's Switch needs update.
unfortunately, what?
we are gonna have to end it for today, everyone. It is. We're gonna have to end it for today, unfortunately.
It's nearly the end of the hour.
Yep. So yep,
Oh,
that's
okay.
yeah. So we had a really great fucking talk and everything about that, but
Hmm.
hopefully for the next few weeks or so, there are some few things that is gonna be happening. Of course, um, the week after next week, we will not have our podcast, so that's generally what's gonna happen on the channel. Of course, typically we record every episode every week, and then I would do all the work, and then that's that. But the 28th,
Coming up on Halloween, yep.
like around or close to Halloween-ish, around there. So, we won't have our podcast.
You got the date right, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, the 28th. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we will still continue podcast after that, right?
We will, and so there are going to be a couple dates. The 25th of November, we will not have the podcast because that is considered Black Friday.
Honestly, I'm gonna say right now, I think from the 25th of November to like maybe the 6th or 13th of January, we shouldn't do them because it's the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean we could still do.
We should return on the Friday the 13th. That's what we should do. Return on Friday the 13th.
God, Jesus.
Well, you thought your day was bad. It's Friday the 13th, and everybody, Boys, just uploaded a new podcast episode. Yeah! I think it's perfect.
But
Yeah.
We do have a couple things popping up here and there on all our other channels. I'll leave a link in the description, of course. I'm currently working on my Xenoblade 3 review. That's gonna be done hopefully very soon, of course.
I'm currently trying to at some point. I'm trying to maybe get some layout setups made, or not made, at least find a way to obtain them.
And then of course I'll be
Maybe make
doing
it myself.
Overwatch 2. I got some footage, so I'm planning on reviewing all of that hopefully.
Yeah, footage of Overwatch 2. Speaking of, I'm going to launch that game because I got some stuff to say from it.
But yeah, we do have a couple things here and there that will be popping up on the rest of our other channels, of course. I'm going to be working on a film project probably in the next few weeks or so. So be wary that it might disappear for that stuff.
Yeah.
I got some voice acting stuff completed. I just got announced for a role for a abridged variation of Little Red Riding Hood. I just got announced for that. I just did some of that recently, which is pretty sick. I'm playing as Red's father. I'm playing as one of the lumberjacks, which.
I can't say that.
Cool.
Oh my god! I play the games. I had her gone.
But yeah, expect some of those in the future. Hopefully next week. The next topic will
Pharaoh's
be...
a perfectly okay character.
Shut the fuck up. Next week,
Overwatch.
hopefully, we're going to be talking about something else entirely different, hopefully.
Yeah,
I said it.
And viewers, if you like this podcast, remember to like and subscribe to Win's channel here, as well as checking out channels from other people in this podcast. Wink, wink.
And the Everbody Boys channel.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
yeah, the channel's on Everybody Boys. It's not just Win's, though Win is a primary person who uploads.
Yeah.
Because he's got
He
the
is,
stuff. He's goated with the sauce.
Yeah, I'm goated.
Yeah.
I'm goated.
But you're not busting it down sexual style. I am.
And YouTube links will be provided for other people who have joined here, of course.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep, that's about it. And
Pharaoh's a balanced
Yep.
character.
shut the fuck up. Anyways.
No, you.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyways, take care, everybody.